Hey everybody, I'm Geoff Keighley, and welcome to the Synced Off-Planet Showcase at Gamescom 2021. During opening night live, we gave you a quick glimpse at this new breed of shooter launching on PC in 2022. Now it's time for a deep dive into the gameplay with the team from Next Studios in advance of the Playable Advanced Alpha, where you can play on September 3rd.
Synced Off-Planet is a third-person multiplayer tactical shooter, and we're defining a new subgenre called companion-based shooter. One of the core gameplay is player can weaken the enemy, then overwrite the code, so make the enemy reform as a companion, Sync Nano, that can fight along with you.
You can either enter a match solo or you can party up with 2 other friends. There's always 3 players per match. And if you go in solo, you can buddy up with people as well.
One of the elements is in the gameplay. Every player can have their own nano, and every Sync Nano will have their own unique abilities. Working with your teammate, use the different abilities of the Sync Nano can ultimately help you to win the game.
Syncing with nanos to outlast and outsmart the competition. There is nothing else out there like it, and it adds another layer of strategy to the multiplayer combat.
There are 4 basic types of Sync Nano that you can capture in the gameplay, and every type have a unique ability and tactical options for the player. For example, Crusher is a giant monster, very focused on the damage output, and Suppressor always keep a long distance, and then we're just firing the weapon and suppress the enemy, can pin them down. Guardian is very useful because you can use Guardian to form a shield in front of you. Not only you, but also your teammate can benefit from this protection. The last one, Seer, can scan the area and tell you where the enemy is. We're not only visually created a unique enemy that's never been seen before, but also every nano, they will have something in the story. With all those things together, when you see your enemy using one type of nano, what you need to do is, are you in a better position? Or you need to switch your Sync Nano. And that maximizes the option on the tactical gameplay.
Now, I'd like to introduce the game's narrative director, Kevin Short, who will share a deeper dive on the game world, story, and lore.
Our game is set in the near future. Years from now, mid-century, the world was captivated by the latest technology, the Morpheus chip. Now users had instantaneous access to any data or app in the world. But an update to the chip was infused with nanite technology, and that update was corrupted and it spread instantly. And it triggered a global crisis where all users of the new update were infected with nanites and permanently transformed into these deadly machines that we call nanos. You are a survivor in this post-collapse future. The nanos are roaming the world, attacking Earth's remaining survivors who all fight for this chance to escape off planet. Now it's your job to help other survivors reach escape shuttles to an off-world space station. The problem is those seats are limited, and you'll be fighting others to claim those seats. But underneath all this lies a mystery. What exactly triggered this corruption in all of this? Now, for the lore of the game, every season will focus on a single storyline within the world of Synced. These will feature specially crafted missions, and all content and updates that you get in the game will support that season's storyline. Now, each season builds on the previous season, unraveling more and more of our world lore.
Next up, let's hear more about Haven, the game's important hub and base of operations.
Haven is the gateway into the game. Haven is the shelter between the rungs of different attempts the player wants to get out of. We really want the player to immerse in this environment. And as you go through the different sections that in the game, that you'll see holograms that projecting those information floating in 3D spaces. So you don't feel that being detached from interacting with the world, but at the same time, those critical information the player needs to decide what they do next is readily available to them.
Now, here's more behind the scenes with the development team.
One of the things that people might not know, that we have multiple sites working on this project, that we collaborate with CJ, our narrative consultant in New York, and Also, Clark is leading a team that in Shanghai.
There's been a real flow of ideas and creativity coming from both studios, with us working in different time zones. Essentially, we're working while they're logging off, and they're logging on when we're logging off. So it's led to this continuous development to help create a more exciting and interesting game for our players.
Be sure to follow Synced Off Planet on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. Now, narrative director Kevin Short is rejoining to speak in more detail about the Advanced Alpha and how you can be among the first to play Synced Off Planet.
I'm excited to announce today that our Advanced Alpha will be live from Friday, September 3rd. Exact timings will be available on our website, syncedoffplanet.com. Our goal here is to offer a sneak peek of what's to come and to get feedback from you on the core gameplay. We want to learn what you like about the game and what needs improvement, because we want to ensure you'll get the very best experience. Spaces are limited and will be available on a first-come, first-served basis. We can't wait to see you online starting September 3rd.
Once again, you can be among the first to play Synced Off Planet by registering to join the Advanced Alpha test live on PC starting September 3rd. Just sign up for your chance at syncedoffplanet.com. On behalf of Next Studios and everyone on the Synced Off Planet creative, marketing, and publishing teams, thank you so much for spending time exploring the game with us. We will see everyone in the game next year.